10 things I thought all Americans did before visiting the USA for the first time. This is going to be a fun video to get into. See what kind of myths and stereotypes you thought Americans did before going to America. Before we do get into this video, I appreciate if you guys can now subscribe button. Let's go straight to this and see what we got.
Okay, the first thing that shocked me, especially when I went to Texas for the first time, was the lack of cowboy hats.
Oh.
I genuinely thought that pretty much a lot of Texans were going to be wearing cowboy hats.
Okay.
And that was not the case. And
I can't say that me personally, I thought this. Obviously, I do refer to like Western movies and stuff like that with the cowboy hats and stuff like that, but I didn't think everybody was wearing them, you know what I'm saying? But I'd be very surprised if you don't see anyone wearing them, though. I would say that. Surely do people wear them, especially in Texas, right? But I wouldn't think everyone did.
People in the comments were saying, oh, there's a difference between a cowboy hat and just a hat or a Stetson, was it maybe? Huh? But yeah, I thought a lot more people would wear cowboy hats. But no, a lot of people wear baseball caps in the United States.
Right.
That surprised me. Like, people wear baseball caps all the live long day. Like,
it's kind of like a baseball cap. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, right? I don't even know. There's all different terms for caps, but I don't even know.
The baseball cap is a way of life in America. The next thing that surprised me is I thought it would be a lot louder. I know people have a joke about how when Americans are outside of America, you guys talk very loudly. Yeah,
I hear this a lot, bro. People saying Americans are very loud.
And that can be the case. So I did think that everybody was going to be talking loudly all the time. Right. And the strangest thing was that that was not the case. It's almost like when you're in a different environment, you talk more loudly, whereas the volume level is like very just like steady there.
I've heard like Americans in like public areas, like when they're having meals and stuff like that, you can hear them very loud and stuff. I kind of like that because I'm kind of loud myself. So yeah, it's just who wants to be sat around in the quiet, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I would not say Americans talk louder when in America, but that's an interesting phenomenon. I feel that should be studied.
Interested. Hey, you reckon Americans are like, they're relaxed and enjoy the quiet when you're in America, but when you go outside of America, you're like, you know what? I'm going to show I'm American, be loud. Do you reckon that's what it is?
By some scientisty people. The next thing that I thought would be way more prevalent was pets as wild animals.
Huh?
She said it the wrong way around.
Huh?
Duh. Now, there is a whole thing about the flyover states, and I haven't visited them yet because they...
Yo, what in the myth is this, bro? You think Americans have wild animals for pets? I do see documentaries like people have like tigers and stuff for pets, but I wouldn't think... I just think that was like the rare few, you know what I'm saying?
They are the flyover states. And it's not that I don't want to. People are often like, why do you only go to... It's because I've done like a 17-hour flight or whatever it is. And usually I've done 2 flights. I've stopped over somewhere. And the idea of getting on another plane then, it's just like... So I do want to go to the flyover states. I just haven't yet. But maybe this is more...
What are flyover states? What is that?
Prevalent there. Wild animals as pets. I've seen a lot of documentaries and stuff where people have like monkeys or tiger cubs or raccoons as pets, and I've yet to meet an actual person.
Yo, we've all seen, you know what, I actually haven't even seen it, but I've seen clips. The Tiger King. And that's why we think everyone's got wild animals as pets. But well, I say everyone thinks. I definitely don't think America has wild animals as pets, but sure.
Who has one of those things? Do you have one? Let me know below in comments.
Yeah, you know what? Interesting, actually. If you know anyone with a wild animal as a pet, let me know in the comments and let me know what pet is it.
If you do, I want to hear all about that life. Can I visit you also? I'm half serious.
She was murdered.
The next thing, and I'm going to say this in a whisper because I don't want to start anything. But I did think that pretty much all Americans would have pew-pews. I thought that pretty much, like, that was the idea you get when you watch film and television.
Yeah, I can't lie. I think most people outside America think the majority of Americans have guns. But even myself, I learned that, like, a lot of people in America haven't even seen a gun. Or, like, seen a gun many times. Or seen them in their areas. A lot of people in America don't actually own a gun. But then, again, like, a lot do. I don't know what the exact ratio is. But yeah, I talk to you guys all the time in my streams and stuff. A lot of you have loads of guns, and a lot of you guys don't even touch them.
Television is that everybody has one, or every household has one,
right?
And that's just the way of life. But that's actually
normal.
not the case at all. Like, most people seem to not have. Actually, that's a statistic I wouldn't mind looking up.
Yeah.
What percentage of American households have a gun?
Oh, interesting.
Okay. About 4 in 10 US adults say they live in a household with one, including 32% who say they personally own one. So that's
okay. So that's like 40% households have a gun. Alright, interesting. Less than half. Very interesting.
That's less than half. And that surprises me.
Just a little reminder, maybe you want to give...
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm with her on this one. Like, I think most people outside America did think most people in America have guns. Yeah, that's just... It's the movies, man. It's the movies and TV shows and stuff like that.
To do so, like, comment, and subscribe. That is a fantastic gift for us this Christmas.
The next thing is, I thought that when I was in America, most Americans would identify as American.
Huh?
Okay, so we get that when people come to Ireland, for example, they're going to be like, oh, my family is part Irish, my grandmother, my great-grandmother. And that makes sense because it's in the context of you guys being in Ireland.
Wait, what do Americans identify as? Huh?
But actually, when you're in America, like, people flat out say, I'm Irish, or I'm Spanish, or I'm German. And I thought when I was in America, you guys would be more inclined to be saying that you're American. And it's an interesting topic of conversation.
Wait, but you're in America. Yo, I'm so confused. Wait, so she's gone to America and she wants people in America to be saying they're American. But you know they're American. You're in America. Okay, no, I'm confused, bro. I would understand, like, if she said, like, if they went abroad. But that's like someone coming to me in the UK and I haven't said I'm English. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you know I'm English, bro. Like British, right? I don't know. Interesting one.
Be saying that you're American. And it's an interesting
maybe I missed the point.
I think, because I find it very interesting that you guys are so invested in your history and your cultural heritage, because pretty much throughout Europe we don't care. Or if somebody has a parent...
Wait, she means like our history and stuff? Yeah, me personally, I don't really care about my history and stuff like that.
And they're from another country, like, they might mention that. Like, for example, my friend in school, her dad was from Nigeria, but she was born in Ireland and her mom is Irish, so she just says she's Irish. And obviously, if she was asked about her heritage, she'd say she's part African. But in America, it's like the first thing that people say. So it's just very interesting. The next thing I thought was
Is that true, by the way? I can't wait to see the comments on that one. Let me know if you guys do that or not.
Apart from maybe New York and California, was that everybody would say howdy and y'all. And might I say, y'all is a
howdy, y'all.
Great word I have adopted because it really does narrow.
Wait, what word?
And might I say, y'all is a great word I have adopted.
You know what? I agree with her, bro. Not so much howdy. Like, howdy sounds cool, but you'll never see me saying howdy. Unless you guys come into my stream, you say howdy, I'll say howdy back. That's cool. But, y'all, I really like that word. I really hope, like, within the next few years, we fully adopt it. And it don't just sound weird saying it in the UK. Like, y'all. Because, bro, it's perfect, man. It shortens you all. It sounds good. You know what I mean? Like, y'all. Y'all okay? Right? Bro, let's just adopt it, man.
Because it really does narrow things down. You don't have to say you all. That is a good word. We have an equivalent of howdy, which is howya in Ireland. Well, mostly you all. That is a good word. We have an equivalent of howdy, which is howya in Ireland. Well, mostly in Dublin. But I did think that everybody went around saying howdy all the time outside of California and New York. The next thing that I thought about America...
Howdy, 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 howdy. Where in America is it that say howdy a lot?
Before I actually went outside of California and New York. The next thing that I thought about America before I actually went was that everybody had very extreme political beliefs.
Okay, this is something I stay out of, especially not being in America. I really like to stay out of political views. I have seen conversations in my comments and stream and stuff like that where it gets very political. And the people who do get political are really extreme. I ain't gonna lie. But that doesn't mean everyone is. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean everyone is. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of Americans in my stream and stuff. I mention stream a lot because that's where I talk to you on like a more personal level and I can like actually engage in conversation. So like, a lot of you guys really don't care about political views either. Or you're not a stream, so it's kind of just, you know, you just got people that are and then people that aren't, bro.
And for that, I blame the internet, probably. On the internet, everybody is extreme. There is no nuance.
True.
That is not a thing that exists.
That is
but
true.
The majority of American people, and people in general, have more complex viewpoints than the internet would let you believe. There are, of course, people who are, like, very extreme, but, like, the majority of people, I think, are just kind of, like, fairly in the middle-ish. They might be one thing or the other, but they're not as extreme as the internet would have you believe, or indeed movies and television shows. The next thing that I believed was that Americans have huge breakfasts every single day. In movies...
You don't? Oh, don't tell me this is a myth. Don't tell me this is a...
The next thing that I believed was that Americans have huge breakfasts every single day. In movies and TV shows, again, you just have this huge
pancakes, waffles,
breakfast thing turned out. I've talked about this one before on the channel, and
you don't do that.
See the teenager leaving with a bite of toast and their mom's after making like 3-course breakfast.
I did breakfast.
I did breakfast.
And I think that is very much done for visual stuff.
Right, okay.
From talking to you guys,
honestly, most of the myths that we have of America that we believe just come from like movies and TV shows. It really does.
What most people would have in the States is like a bowl of muesli or
what's muesli?
A breakfast cereal. Or
what's muesli? This sounds like a musical of something.
Or some of you just have like coffee on the go. I'm a big breakfast lover.
That's me, coffee on the go. That's me. I'm a coffee on the go kind of guy.
But yeah.
Listen, I have to wake up. I can't even eat straight away. Is anyone else like this? Let me know how your morning routine goes. Do you get food or drink or whatever, right? When I wake up, I cannot start my day without a coffee, bro. I need a coffee before anything. I can't eat or anything before my coffee. Coffee first and then get on with the day.
I definitely thought that breakfast was like a much more bigger deal.
Oh, I thought it was.
The next thing is I thought everybody had huge cars. And I was surprised when I went to the USA for the first time. I went to LA. I was surprised.
Wait, hold on. I've seen loads of videos on America. I don't see many small cars. I see a lot of trucks when I watch vlogs and stuff. I would say compared to the UK, you definitely have a lot more huge cars.
There are so many huge cars. Like,
right.
A lot of you guys do have humongous cars.
Yeah, they're massive.
There are also people who just have regular cars. Something that did take me by surprise is how prevalent Teslas are in the...
Yo, I can't lie. Your regular cars are bigger than our regular cars. Like when you compare the UK and America cars, bro, yours are averagely big. I'm telling you right now. They are. Your cars won't fit down our roads. They just won't.
The last 5 years, like, there are so many Teslas in the United States. And that's not something that's reflected so much to us here in Europe.
The power.
Wait. No. There's a lot of Teslas in the UK now. If I get in my car and drive down the road, I guarantee I'll see, like, I don't know how many numbers. But I'll see a lot, bro.
Tesla is a huge thing in the US.
Yeah,
but not
it's starting to be huge
cars.
everywhere.
Some people just have regular cars, like little Fords or little Nissans. Or I'm not really good at car brands, but they're just like normal cars. They're not like humongous cars. And
you know what I want to ask? I want to ask this, right? And I'm actually going to check the comments and see what you guys are saying about this topic right here, right? I really want a Tesla, right? I don't know when I'll be able to get one, but if I do get a new car, I'll probably opt for a Tesla, yeah? But every time I say that, you got, like, people from America, because, like, Tesla's very popular in America. People from America in my streams tell me, do not buy one. Are they like, actually, but, like, does anyone watching this own a Tesla? Hey, listen, actually, let me know if you think they're good to buy. I won't be buying one anytime soon anyway, so they'll probably improve even more. And if you own a Tesla, let me know in the comments, and then let me know if it's good or not. The advantages, disadvantages. I want to know. Because if I do buy a new car in the next few years, it will be a Tesla. But that's where my headspace is. But it won't be anytime soon. They're quite pricey over in the UK. I ain't gonna lie.
And the number one thing, and I'm kind of like, ugh, when I say this now, but I really did think it was the case. I thought all of the USA, I'm almost embarrassed to say, huh? Because I know it's a continent.
Where are we going with
this?
this?
All different types of weather. I know that now, but my 18-year-old brain did not compute. I thought that everybody in America, apart from like maybe the Sunshine State, I thought you all had a white Christmas every year. Because that's what it's like in the movies.
You know what? I actually thought, listen, right, I'm the same. I thought America all had the same weather, bro. I didn't realize how big America was. This is when I was younger, obviously, same as her, right? I thought you all had the same weather. It never went from extreme to extreme. Bro, you have every type of weather, every type of extreme. Bro, it's crazy over there. It's literally crazy over there, man.
Look, it's snowing! Yeah. So I thought Americans could pretty much count on the fact that you would get snow on Christmas Day. But when I actually sit down and think about it, I realize how silly that is. But yeah, that's what I thought. Let me know below in comments if there are any assumptions you had about Europe before you visited.
I really enjoyed checking out these videos where we're checking out myths of America and if they're true or not. I really enjoy these videos. Let me know in the comments if you guys can pick up at the top of your head any myths you've heard of that just aren't true. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, great video. Enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.